EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And right away, he lost the football. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be about 4 yards shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
60 Vikings. Let's go now. Panther 60.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. The Rams had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Sanchez. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. 25 yards that time. First down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Norwood. This is Smith with the ground. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. 27 yards there, a first down. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed that went right into the game plan. Attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
He finds his man, complete. It's Sanchez. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point forthcoming. For the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
It's the score, Rams 7, 49ers nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. Finding Carter on the slant. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw now on first down. Going for the deep ball. That is incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's what he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
Back to throw. Norwood. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun, Norwood. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Dylan Sampson from 13-yard time. And the Rams lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. 49ers, nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So a good catch there by a guy who, let's face it, should not have been on the free agent wire.
I'm like you. I can't believe he was available. I bet there's a long line of teams who wanted to get him.
Now he's going to step up and run. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down.
Third and long.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That one caught by Carter. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the fourth down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
On fourth down, Franklin. And he is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall with career touchdown number 70. And the 49ers take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Rams 14, 49ers 7.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, locked in really well.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Dylan Sampson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Franklin. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Waters. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line.
1st down.
Now they'll shift things around. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And I can see why they're ranked 4th in the NFL against the run. I mean, they are tough to move the ball against. I mean, they have a little bit of everything, right? Run stoppers inside, guys who can make plays outside.
We've seen them shut down running games already this year. They're at it again. Off play action. Franklin. That's to the tight end, Helen. They'll wind up getting Tim back as that sets him up for third down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
From 3 yards out. And the Niners are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown of 21-14.
49ers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Ready up.
Looking to throw. Norwood. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Off the play fake. Norwood. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it breaks up third. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Back row 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Win the rep. Let's go right here.
From the gun on third down, Norwood. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Ready, break.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going?
Ready. 19, 18. Trap 60, trap.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards there, and a Niner first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, we often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Turner. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Wolf on now for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. Up the middle they go. Sampson trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Norwood. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Norwood. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here we go, check. 70 Timberwolves. 18, 5 in.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going to be taken in here by McCool. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. 22 yards there, a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11. The final shot before break. Norwood. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Waters. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. This is fielded at the 27. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams are going offense here for the 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his throw is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Norwood. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Powering his way forward. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Off play action. Franklin. He finds his man. Complete. It's Waters. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Off the play fake. Franklin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Waters. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Oh, an ill-advised throw down. It's intercepted. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, CD, I think they were in nickel that time, which we see so often in today's NFL, and there it helped them net their first pick 6 of the contest.
Nice eyes, good observation there, partner. You nailed it. This is a defense that likes to mix up and disguise coverages, but it did end up being one of their main packages, the nickel, that fooled them that time. And they made the most of the miscue with a nice return.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Wolf on now for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he... belted at the end of that one. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Operating from the gun, Norwood. He'll swing this out to Simpson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Norwood. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 around the screen and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
27-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. The completion on 1st didn't get much. Another run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
They'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Dylan Sampson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here on the key team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Franklin. Throw right side, complete to Carter. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Franklin. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
From the 25, here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Waters. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Looking to throw. Franklin. Touchdown, 49ers. From 13 yards out. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here on the fourth. Wolf on now for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19, 18. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Norwood. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Norwood. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 22.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle they go. Sampson fighting his way through contact. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Back. Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, Norwood.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Chop 60, chop 60.
Looking to throw. Norwood. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throw here is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Franklin.
This pass into the hands of Turner.
A beautiful fake. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Okay,
all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He's back to throw.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Ready? 68, 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Rams have just about shown up this football game.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Roll. Down. Check. Hurt. 18 card.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. That's pulled in at the 32. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it will go as a 19-yard return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Back to throw. Caught by Turner. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
The Rams take over.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to...
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club. full of. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre.